Hello everyone, I'm Alex and I'll bring you here Geminism for PC. So the game came out like what? I forgot when it came out. On Wednesday? I forgot when it came out. So this game is developed by Craftwork, as you can see over here, and published by Shirofun. So you already know how it works, Shirofun Games. If you want to get the full content that the game can offer, you need to buy the game on Steam, and then go to Shirofun website, and then select the game, and then on the right side there is like say Steam and Shoren website. You click on Shoren and you get the patch for free from there. Or if I'm not mistaken, you still can go to the Shirofun Twitter and there is a link called Patch Me Up. You can click on there and download the patch for the game if it's in there. If not, if you buy the game on GOG, the GOG immediately gives you the patch. You need to install the game, of course, and then apply the patch, of course. So it looks like there's two scenarios. I don't know how long it is each one of them. So if it's only one scenario, it is what it is. It says only 30 minutes. The Steam page says it's only 30 minutes. I don't believe it's gonna be. There was one game that did say that was 30 minutes and it was like 1 hour that it took. Of course, reading can always take more, of course. Not reading probably can be faster. CG art mean me. Okay, these are the two characters, right? Probably the main protagonists. I wonder. Huh. Shio Nakaya, now Nakaya. Huh. Craftwork since 1996. Damn. I want to be happy. Happy? No, we want joint happiness. Joint happiness? Joint with what? Round 1. Kya! Bam! The echo of glass shattering is followed by a high-pitched yell, but the pitch betrays the girl's age, still clearly very young. Were it daytime, a scream like that will certainly have people running from all our directions to lend their hate, but in the dead of night there are no such saviors. Such a cry coming from a schoolhouse undergoing demolition would be unsettling at any hour, but for one to come at such time when children should be safely in bed is all the more disturbing. Flop. A shadowy figure, having fallen onto a waiting blue sheet, slowly picks itself up. However, the sheet, burned by its load, begins to audibly tear. As the unknown figure groans in dismay, the sound of angry footsteps draws near. The blue sheet immediately collapses to the ground like an unfastened curtain. Two young girls face off. The girls face to face are symmetrical. It's as if each one is looking into a mirror. They have the same face, they have the same build, they have the same clothes. The two could be doppelgangers. The sole thing distinguishing them is the colors of their ribbons, one red, one violet. That and the brutish weapon held in the red girl's hand. The hair between them is tense. The red girl makes her move, her silver hair dances in the wind and the skirt of her outfit, reminiscent of a schoolgirl's sailor uniform, flutters about. Tokyo 12 AM. The dark sky is filled with a stagnant damp heat. The sun has long given way to the night sky, yet its heat lingers in the narrow city streets. Looking up at the skyline, one can see a massive monster silhouette in the distance. It's that of a large radio tower, so tall it seems to pierce the heavens. At the foot of that tower is a large plot of land. Within it's a broad building with a sprawling front yard. Were one to look down from atop the tower, its rectangular outline will stand out below. It's a large structure made up of various facilities. Its rooftop is fenced in, and within the yard it are a number of smaller sheds. Peeking through the windows, one might see a number of rooms where countless children might have spent countless hours. It's a school, or at least it was at one point. Destroyed school, 2:14 AM. In a city where skyscrapers stand nestled together like a forest of buildings, grasping at the sky to use as much vertical space as possible, such a broad, squat structure stands as an oddity. Within a small corner of that plot of land, wrapped in an industrial blue sheet, deep within that restricted zone, plastered in tape prohibiting entry, said tape meant to perform the duty of keeping people out, restless uncannily in the winds as if it were a living creature itself. Yeah! Clank, clank, clatter, clatter. The violet girl jumps away, screaming by her hair's breadth. The bat, having come so close to striking her face, she could feel it on her nose, slips out of the girl's hand and rolls away onto the floor. The force the girl is capable of generating is far greater than what her outward appearance will lead one to believe. She must have swung the bat with so much raw force that it slipped out of her hand, her grip too weak to hold on due to it having been lubricated with sweat. The boorish Yapon, a slave to gravity, plummets to the ground with a violent thud. Preternatural strength, mystical spells, the power to summon familiars to fight by proxy. These are just a few of the superpowers that these two girls don't have. These are normal girls with average, no, perhaps even below average physical and mental strength. Still, even a weak girl can deliver a single, terrifying blow with a blunt object should she recklessly throw her entire body's weight into it. And should such a violent blow strike an equally frail girl's head or other vital organs, surely the wooden bat will crush the girls to bits. Stop dodging! The red girl bends down and picks up the bat with her left hand, not daring to take her eyes off her violet counterpart for even a moment. Of course I'm going to dodge, I'm sick of these. The violet's girl face contorts as she cries out in response. If you are so sick of it, then let me end things quickly. As if, besides using a Yapisian affair, I'm unarmed, you are assaulting a completely unarmed girl. There's a lumber all over the place, you could grab a piece if you really wanted. Besides, it's not like I've even hit you out yet. Does that matter? That's just because you are so incompetent. The girl raised her head as well as her voice, shouting as if pleading with the other girl. Come on, Shinko's being unfair, she's cheating, right? I'm right, aren't I? She looks up at the tall platform placed squarely by central building, as if dominating the whole space. It seems like a small stage, yet in reality it's just a repurposed, worn-out meeting table. Atop it, a man draped in shadow coolly takes a puff of a thin cigarette. Something, no, just about everything about the man's figure is fiercely unsettling. Is he a teacher? Could a man like this be a teacher? Surely in this day and age, a teacher smoking in front of his students will draw outrage. You'll be reprimanded, maybe even forced to resign. In conclusion, no, nothing at all about this man suggests that his school faculty. Huh. The man continues to draw smoke from his cigarette while looking down on the girls with contempt. Look at this dude. All bandaged. As a matter of fact, he seems to be wearing a school uniform himself. Let's say the cloak and hat gives his uniform a rather old-fashioned impression. Clad in a uniform, he must not be a teacher but a student? No, but he's a grown man dressed as a schoolboy. Yet somehow this isn't the primary reason the man is so unsettling. His entire face is eerily wrapped in bandage. His hand holding his cigarette too is hidden by a white glove. From his neck to his wrists to his ankles, scarcely a speck of his skin is visible. The thick cloth of his cloak, donned despite the warmth and humidity of the summer night, flaps about in the wind. His right eye is visible through the sole gap in his bandage, yet his expression is impossible to decipher. His pupil is as black as the abyss. It looks less like an eye and more like a deep black hole. The black pit rolls to stare at the shouting girl as he responds to her coldly. She's cheating is the accusation. What do you think? Phew. Another white trail of smoke rises into the void of night as if in response. Accompanying that trail of smoke is the silhouette of another man. The man, having just finished climbing the stairs, stands beside the bandaged man. I don't know. Is she? He's clad in almost identical clothing to the bandaged man, and their heights likewise are exactly the same. Okay. His shoulder-length hair bustles in the wind, yet through the darkness and gaps in his hair his features are visible. His face is handsome and refined, as if finely crafted. A thin, insincere smile adorns his lips. This is a fight, no? One-on-one, to the death. There is no such thing as cheating in a no-holds-barred squabble. The man cackles as he sits down carelessly on the table, crossing his legs and leaning back. I don't recall hearing that the Japanese were allowed neither. Oh yeah, what were you thinking? They were off the table? Nobody talks. Their gaze meet. A solid trace in blood, not honor. Yeah, okay, you don't have to get all fancy about it. Hey, Kikyo, Japanese are allowed, okay? The long-haired man's cheery voice echoes through the area. They are A-OK, 100% in the clear. He waves to the girl below as he shouts again, then makes a big circle with his arms when he asks her attention. The violet girl, Kikio, apparently looks up at him in despair. But nobody told me about that. Kikio Hirosoma. She looks in front of her again, her gaze being met by the intense glare of the red girl Shinku. There isn't even a glint of hesitation in her blazing eyes. Shinku Hirosoma. So they are sisters. Kikio backs away in fear, her gaze darting between the girl before her and the man staring down. Come on, Awasumi, help me out here, what am I supposed to do? The banishman, Awasumi, responds to the girl with a cartridge bow. It would seem I was gravely mistaken, Kikyo. Please do accept my sincerest apology for my error. Awasumi Yamaga. He bows deeply to a perfect 43-degree angle. It's a textbook model of a sincere apology, yet he remains on the platform, not lifting even a finger to aid the girl. He clearly has no intention of helping her directly. Nah, poor thing. You see, things may as well be over for her, don't you, oh big brother dear? I'm not your elder brother. Furthermore, the match outcome is uncertain until the moment is over. Now lay off me, will you? It is not enough for you to change up the rules as you please on a whim, Tsukishiro. The long-haired man, Tsukishiro, shrugs his shoulders and flicks his now spent cigarette into the air. The discarded cigarette floats away on the wind and falls silently on the ground. However, clear not having had his fill, he smoothly pulls out his box of cigarettes, flicks open the lid, slides one out and sets it alight. It's a cheap lighter, like one you'll find someone using at the worn-down barrel of a hotel. Tsukishiro? What? Tsukishiro. This is not fair, it's not fair. You're always so unfair, Shinko. Shut up already. What did you just say? I said shut up, you are annoying me. What? Am I wrong to complain that only you got to bring a Yapon? I suppose such quality is all another for a pair of twins. I wonder, there are definitely some twins out there that are pretty friendly, don't you think? Surely there must be a reason that cultures worldwide have tested twins as a bad omen since ancient times. Yeah, then why do some cultures put them on a pedestal as divine blessings and saviors and children of the gods and all that? The holy and the profane have always been two sides of the same coin. To call a man divine is just a polite way to call him inhuman. Oh, that's a pretty neat way to think about it. But if we are being honest, isn't it all just because they are rare? Rare things always get special treatment, don't they? Why yes, indeed they do. Yet, if all the world treats something as special, does that not in itself make it special? You got the point there. Hell, I've heard that historically, when a king will have twins or whatever, they will try to sweep that under the rug right off the bat. Killing an infant definitely goes beyond just special treatment, I say. Indeed, you cannot have two kings. Having two of the same person and acceptable. Perhaps that goes for more people than just kings. Hehehe. Tsukishiro sneakers, holding out his box of cigarettes to Asumi. His bangs hang down in front of his narrow, bright grey eyes. His smile is is soft enough that were his gaze directed at the teenage girl, it will surely set her heart aflutter. He looks to Asumi's cigarette, which has been in his mouth long enough that it almost entirely been reduced to ash. You can hear it smolder as its remnants crumple and fall. The girls, meanwhile, stare at one another down with smoldering gaze while maintaining their distance. On another note, Tsukishiro, I have to castigate such casual littering, even if it's merely an expanded roll of paper. School grounds should be kept clean for the sake of all children. He gives Tsukishiro a sideward glare while taking out the cheap portable ashtray from his breast pocket and snuffing out his own cigarette, all in one single smooth methodical gesture that hardly matched his eerie appearance. His gaze still fixed, he almost mechanically moves his arm to take a cigarette from the box and strike it with a match. The refreshing scent of a fresh struck fire wafts through the air for an instant before being swiftly replaced by a thick stench of tobacco smoke. Though Awasumi's expression is lit by the cigarette light, his many layers of bandage make it beyond impossible to read. You really are a stickler for the rules, big bro. Quit calling me your elder brother. Furthermore, this is less a matter of rules and more a matter of your imperative to leave no trace of our presence here. Heh, Is that really such a big deal? They are scrapping this whole place, declining birth rate and all that. What's wrong with dropping a piece of trash or two on an empty lot? Kia! A sudden scream accompanies the sound of timber rolling. The man watches the two girls, like reflections in the mirror, violently tumble about on the ground. Okay. Oh shit! Don't tell me tended. One is stronger than the other, and one is weaker than the other. Oh god, it ended already. So wait, so did it unlock the other one? I need to see. Okay, so Kikyo, who gives the voice of Kikyo, because that's how his voice is Shiho, and for Shinku is Naho. Okay. So these are all characters on the full game: Kikyo, Shinku, Awazome, Tsukishiro, Murasaki, Hokushu. And probably these three, but they don't have the names. Probably. Because on the Steam version you don't see all the characters. So sometimes in some games you can see all the characters. In other ones you don't see all the characters that exist. Because of it's not even because of the scenes, it's more because of the silhouettes, how they are and stuff like that, how they are dressed. It cannot pass. Because Steam doesn't let pass that, or sometimes it's like the silhouette how it is, they need to remove because they cannot make, like, you know, the cut, because they are like, they cannot make it how I can say be left alone, like it belongs to the same pair with the scenes, with the full content, so they cannot make it alone. So that's why sometimes in some games, like, you can see some characters having a silhouette, you know, the artwork, and others don't, because they cannot like cut to appear in the censored version. But now I want to see, well, like, what will be the difference between the one side and the other, because, like, with Kikyo, it's like you are facing, like, they are facing. Why they are facing, I don't even know if that is like the beginning or not. Let's be honest, I don't even know if that's the beginning of the game, if you get the full content. I don't know if that's the beginning of the game or not, but if they are sisters, right, twins, why are they fighting against each other, right? It's like for survival. But what will be the other side then? Like, it will be the same, right? Probably you don't even unlock on the sensor version. Like, I'm gonna be honest, like, the art style that they did, at least for in here on this on the sensor version, it looks good. The way that they presented the characters and stuff like that, it was pretty good. So, like, on the full game, you're gonna have, you know, great art style and stuff like that. So. Overseas production, Shirofun, EL. Oh, English translation, it's this one. Editing. Editing. No, you don't unlock the other side. You only play with Kiki. You only play with Kiki. You only see the side of Kiki on this. I wonder why. I understand why you can't unlock this one, like, for the sensor version, because it will be the same thing, right? But then, which side will you start first, right? On the full game, on the uncensored part. which side would you start first, or you can go for both of them and probably like by winning she dies. I wonder, but they said 30 minutes. This wasn't even close to 30 minutes. But yeah, like if you like this type of games, if you played other games, you know, like from Shirofun, Kagura games and stuff like that, and you like visual novels, you can buy the game on Steam and then apply the patch and you get the full content. Or you can buy on GOG, that brings immediately the patch. You only need to, again, you need to buy the game on GOG, install, and then apply the patch that brings immediately, and you get the content. If you buy on Steam, it's you buy it on Steam, go to Shirofun website or their Twitter and get the patch through there and apply it, and you get the full content. So, hope you guys enjoyed, and see you guys next time.